if you were to go to a construction site, whether it's residential or commercial, there's always going to be a dumpster, right? Like there's an entire business of the people that like deliver the dumpster and they throw all the shingles.
We've got a really good family friend who makes a ton of money doing that.
And then they're throwing the shingles in and the nails and the beams and then they haul it away. There's also oftentimes a porta potty, right? Because people got to use the bathroom, right? So it's interesting that in that setting of construction and change, we of course put a big bin for all the waste, put a porta potty for all the waste. And then when we're changing systems, processes, personnel, we don't think about a waste management system. We don't think about a ventilation system.
I thought about the dumpster at a construction site as the waste and the extra. When you are changing, when you are renovating a home, there are things that you pull out of the current home that need to go into the dumpster that don't need to be there anymore.
The debris.
But there are also things that you've brought to the table, and maybe it is in excess of tarp that you just cut off and you throw it in the dumpster. And the thing is, when you think about change, it's like when you get into these settings and this accountability piece and you get into the execution piece, I think a lot of people think that everything you bring to the table needs to be inside of that change, when in reality, it's okay to have excess and it's okay to have things that don't make it to the finish. Yeah. So often, number one, so many people bring too many cooks into the kitchen for their change management conversations. Like, you don't need everyone. And everyone hates that guy that at the end of the conversation goes, oh, but one more thing. It's like, dude, shut up, bro. Right. The setup is so important to know what to bring into the execution phase. But you also have to understand that parts of the execution phase to get to the finish need to be cut off too. If I were to go and have that extra tarp on that, it's like now the roof looks shitty, right?